Welcome to 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. He has gray hair, and he has a gray beard, and he also wears glasses, like the guy in the artwork. Oh, and the guy in the artwork is better looking. Now, tariff free, here is Gray Hair Dave.
Yes, indeed, folks. Welcome back again to 5 Minutes of Gray Hair Dave. Yes, it is me. And yeah, that guy does look better. I looked at that today. He looks better. That intro again from 11 Lab. And I've used that quite a bit in the last couple months, or at least the last month and a half of podcasting with that intro on because I like it. I think it's kind of fun. And we are tariff free here. Today's Wednesday. I'm a day late recording. Actually, I'm 2 days late recording. And I apologize for that. But realistically, I didn't know what I wanted to say in the last couple of days. It's taken me some time to get to that point where I was ready to talk again. So, nothing wrong with me, doing just fine. Just wanted to make sure that I had something to talk about. So, I've been looking into doing some video and looking into also doing some courses. I've taken some courses on a site called Skillshare. Now, Skillshare is good. Don't get me wrong. But I also looked into another course on Udemy. And I thought to myself, why aren't I doing this? I've talked about it, about making courses for seniors and baby boomers who want to learn how to podcast and anyone really who wants to learn how to podcast. And why aren't I doing that? And I looked into it today because I listened to a podcast by a different podcasting host called Buzzsprout. Now, I have been a loyal Captivate fan since the beginning. I did start my very first one for free it was back then it was called Anchor, but now was bought up by Spotify, and they've changed it all around, and I don't want to be part of a free service for podcasters. I want to pay for the products I want. And anyways, they were talking about exactly what I've been thinking about doing and talking about doing, but they were doing it. It's like, hell yeah, good for them. Excuse the language there. And they gave me a lot of good things to think about and look into. And one of them was Udemy. And another one was, where do I want to go with this? What's the best way to do this? So, of course, when I got home, I started looking into all those things that you would look into, if you were going to start a podcast. I'm looking at this going, what am I going to do? How do I want to do this? So, of course, I came home and I looked into Buzzsprout. And I got out the good old-fashioned Perplexity. And I went to Perplexity and I gave it this statement. And I want you to know, this is the exact statement I used. I want to start a video learning program about how to podcast. I want to monetize it, and I also want to promote my audio and video editing business, which is the best way to go. I was thinking, now when let me reread that, okay? Let me start over again and reread that. I want to start a video learning program about how to podcast. I want to monetize it, and I also want to promote it. I want to promote my audio and video editing business, which is the best way to go. I was thinking about going with YouTube, but thought that could take too long. Then I thought about using a course creator program, which are expensive. Today, I looked at Udemy and Skillshare, at those platforms. Which way do you think I should go? Now, its reply was, man, I tell you what. Start starting on Udemy and Skillshare with a tightly scoped course, then repurposing content onto YouTube and your own site is likely the best balance of speed, cost, and client acquisition for your editing business. You can treat Marketplace as a lead generator engine, while YouTube and your site become long term owned assets that point people to a higher ticket item. Okay, that's good. And then it goes on to clarify the goals, which is great. And then it gives me, this is fantastic. I swear, folks, if you're not using Perplexity, you're missing out. It gives me a comparison of Udemy versus Skillshare versus YouTube. And it puts it in a grid. So it says platform, cost and control is the second grid part of it. How you get paid, discovery speed, and fit for your goal. And then it goes down. First one is Udemy. Second one is Skillshare. Third one is YouTube. It gives me a practical hybrid plan on how to do this in 3 steps. And then it comes back and it says, why not a standalone course platform first? Here's what it said. A standalone course platform, I won't name the names, give you more control and higher margins, but no built-in audience. You must bring 100% of your traffic, which is true. And then it gives you options for pricing, and then it comes down, it says related once it's all done with all that. Now it comes down, it says related, compare revenue split, audience reach for Udemy versus Skillshare. How to use YouTube to funnel viewers into paid courses and services. All these things it's giving me on extra things it can do for me. So I thought, okay, well, let's compare that to ChatGPT. Here we go again. I want to start a video learning program about how to podcast. I want to monetize it, and I also want it to promote my audio and video editing business. Which is the best way to go? I was thinking about going with YouTube, but that thought could take too long. Boy, I said that and I gave a hard time saying it. Then I thought about using a course creator program, which are very expensive. Today I looked at Udemy and Skillshare platforms. Which way do you think I should go? Here's its response. Great question. You're thinking the right way by weighing options strategically instead of just jumping in. Since your goal is twofold, monetize a learning program and drive leads to your audio video editing business, your platform choice and structure matters a lot. Let's break down your options. Holy cow. Priorities. Option 1, YouTube first then courses. Option 2, third-party course platform. Option 3, your own hosted course. Best strategy. Honest to God, folks. Phase 1, build momentum on YouTube, 10 to 20 free lessons. Call to action. A lead magnet with email lists. Phase 2, monetize skill and friendly audiences. Now that one's back to Udemy or Skillshare. Every one of these is going more towards Skillshare. Udemy. And it seems to me that Udemy, now it says how this ramps up your business or how this ramps your business. To build audience, YouTube 4 stars, Udemy 2, your own course 1. Quick monetization, YouTube 2, Udemy 3. Promote services, YouTube 4, Udemy 2, your own course 3. And it goes on. Example roadmap. Tips for success. In a sentence is what it says. YouTube is the best lead engine. Udemy is the best early monetization and validation platform. And your own course site is the best long-term and business growth platform. And as I said, it can also help with a detailed content plan, pricing strategies for courses and services, text setup, and tool checklist. So I went through those. Oh my gosh. So here's what I'm saying, folks. All the research I could have done on my own is nothing compared to what ChatGPT and Perplexity came up with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine them into a hybrid of both and get started. So yes, look out. I don't know that Boomer Podcasters, that name is going to stay, because one of them suggested that I start out quick ways to start and start making money was to do learn to podcast in 7 days. Well, everybody's doing that name. But there's AI out there that can help me change how I name this. And I'm going to go through that next week with you and what I put in. But this is where I'm going with this. And I wanted you to ride along with me. I didn't do video this week because it's late at night. It's not really late at night. It's 6:45 right now in the evening here in Central Florida. And I am getting a little tired. I've been up since 6. So I'm going to go and edit this and get it posted for you. But I wanted you to know what I was doing when it came to ChatGPT and Perplexity. Now, they both gave me different kinds of information. The one thing that I really like about Perplexity is it gives you references where they found their information, how it created what they did. That's pretty great in my mind. Now, we shall find out. So, don't forget to come back next week to see where I'm at on this. And I expect you to help keep me on track. I really do. And I'd appreciate it. If I'm goofing off on this, you let me know. 5 minutes with grayhairdave.com, the number 5 minutes with grayhairdave.com. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about what I'm doing. Okay? I want to know. I really do. So think about that and we'll go on with it. Now, if you want to start a podcast or you know somebody who you think wants to start a podcast, do me a favor. Send them over to Boomer Podcasters or send them to this episode right here. But boomerpodcasters.com will give you all the information you need. Also, folks, if you know somebody out there who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know where to find one, what genres are out there, grab their phone, grab their iPad, grab their computer, show them. Show them for me, will you? Use me as the example. Here's how you find 5 minutes with Gray Hair Dave. Show them how to follow and subscribe. Next, you're out and about. Tensions are high. If you listen to the news today here in the U.S., in Minnesota, it was tensions are high. We need to calm this down. So if you see somebody you don't know, wave, smile at them, maybe even say hi. You're going to make their day, going to make your day. So on behalf of me here at Gray Hair Productions, you all have a great week, and I'm going to get started on this. I'm excited. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Hey, folks, it's Gray Hair Dave just popping in to say, hey, I have a new merchandise shop. That's right. If you go to my website, 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com, and you click on the merchandise tab, it'll take you to a page that says, click here for merchandise. And then it's got a little photo of some of the items that I do have in the shop. I hope that you do go there. I hope you do look at it. And if you are so inclined, I hope you do buy something. If you do, I will make some money on this because this is something that I am adding to all of my websites so that I can make a little extra money and help out with the costs of this program and all my programs that I do. But anyways, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again soon. Don't forget, 5minutesofgrayhairdave.com. Go to the merchandise page. Thanks. Bye.